Oh, that's right. I'm out of torches. Hey, chat. Okay, that's up. Down to the father of mine. That song's really good. Ah! Here we go. Spotify picking up what's supposed to pick up. There we go. Cool beans. Hey, Cephalon, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh. 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 It's all crunchy. Neck crunchy. How you guys doing today? I'm tired. A nice Cephalon, nice. I was thinking about doing a similar thing once I get my tunnel project done. Which is gonna take a while. Wait, can I make... Ooh, I can make polished diorite here. Hey, Jinx. We've been playing different games a lot lately, so I haven't been doing as much Minecrafting. Hey, Julie, thank you for the follow. Yeah, me, Katakibby, and a couple of my friends have been playing this Minecraft realm a lot. Oh, that's good coffee. But we've also been playing some silly fishing games a lot. So the realm has not gotten worked on in a bit. So this is going to be the subway tunnel. I got to do a bunch of digging in that direction. My second favorite Pokemon? I don't know, because my favorite's Houndoom. My second favorite, Gengar would be up there. Definitely would be up there. I don't know what else I'd say. Honchkrow, maybe. I do like Honchkrow. Nice, Jinx. I'll focus on that, mostly. Sorry, I'm trying to crack my neck. Oh. Oh, that feels better. I think I slept on it, Funky. I appreciate you tuning in, Cephalon. Yeah, even if it's just having it up in the background, it all helps. It all helps. Did I finish all the diorite this direction? That's the real question. Yeah, this is going to be the subway tunnel that goes, like, between my base and Katakibby's base, so... I need a ton of blackstone and a ton of diorite. Hey, unknown man. I'm not going to do that right now, but maybe eventually on the realm. Dude. Nice, Jinx. New Vegas, I still can't play it. The pacing is so slow. I can't do it. Hell yeah, Cephalon. Say, I've got a big project I'm doing right now, so I'm not switching what I'm doing right now, chat. That whole tunnel, I gotta excavate further. And then, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Favorite dinosaur? Archaeopteryx. I gotta take out all this because it's not where I want it. Because initially I wasn't gonna bother doing a flooring for this, but I feel like it'll look better if we do flooring, so. Okay, well, this is working better than I thought it would. It's working a lot better than I thought it would. What's up, TRP? I said Stegosaurus because I couldn't think of an answer, but my real favorite one's Archaeopteryx. I did a project on Archaeopteryx when I was like in 2nd grade, and it's cool. Okay, this is working even better. But am I gonna have room for all of these, or am I'm running out of space? I'll have to come back and finish breaking these. Gonna have to redo so much down here, but it's fine. Laying down the tracks doesn't take that long, and I have a decent amount of iron to redo it. At least there's some spots where I didn't fill in ore spots on the side of the tunnel, so that saves me a little bit of time in the mining process. Not a ton, but a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope. Really wish we could place with the offhand in this version. Now. Really wish we could place with offhand in this version. Hey, Alyssa. Oh. No. Stop that. 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. No. The tunnel project is going to take so long. But I wanted to do it, so I'm going to do it. I could make it take even longer, because I have other tunnels that we could decorate. Do the roar. Yeah, I wasn't planning on playing that game ever, Aaron, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I was never planning on playing that game. Do the roar. Do the roar. Big stretch. Everyone make sure you stretch. I know we've only been streaming for a little bit, but make sure you stretch. What the hell? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, There's a cave there and a glow squid just died. I was like, what is that sound? It's a cave. There's a glow squid and it died. Oh, we've caught up to where I stopped breaking the railroad. And now we're going to have to stop and do that. Bruh, that's going to get annoying. Oh, there's lava here too. Great. Exactly what I was hoping for. Lava time! Lava. Hey Claire, I'm doing alright. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Alyssa. Hopefully the show is really good though. Worth the neck pain. Okay, good. How much more? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have plenty of diorite for this project at this point. I mined out a lot. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the concert outfit. Shit was gas, Batman. It was good. I hear a witch. What month is my birthday? It's March. So when I was asking in the Discord about doing marathon stream, I said wait until birthday. It's because every year... Hey, Card Fixer, how you doing? Every year I want to do a subathon for my birthday or some other type of marathon stream. And every year it doesn't work out. Because... I love my family. I have a very close family. And so what winds up happening is they really, really want to see me on my birthday. And so they just show up. And I'm like, I was trying to do something, but now they're just there. See, when I lived at home still, like, obviously it'd be a lot harder to avoid people. I live alone now. That did not stop that from happening last year, so... We will have to see what day the birthday subathon stuff actually happens. No, I haven't watched it yet. And if I had, don't worry, I wouldn't spoil it. I hate when people spoil stuff. But... my buddies... that I typically play on this world with actually went and saw it, so they seem to have enjoyed the movie, so I got good feeling about it. Oh no, I think I need the tunnel to be one, like, I need to go one this way with the tunnel, I think, so that the pattern, like, matches when it turns. Yeah, I need to go further with the tunnel so that the pattern matches the pattern I chose. But that's not bad because we got to excavate more down here anyways. Because we need to widen the tunnel to 5 and 5 so that we can, like, so the wall will go here. And we'll just start the pattern up again there. And rather than excavate this direction for the wall, I'll just excavate to that direction. So that actually works out. That's not the worst thing in the world. That is not the worst thing in the world. Ah! What? Oh. Oh. Little dude's birthday's on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I don't know if me and the guys are actually doing anything for Super Bowl Sunday, to be honest. No one said anything about it. It's not, because it's not like we're, like, all super stoked to watch the Seahawks and Patriots. So, like, honestly, if nobody does anything for it, I might wind up streaming. We'll have to see. Because, like, again, like, I wouldn't be pressed if nobody wanted to do one. I love seeing my friends, but, like, I'm not, like, too pressed about watching the Super Bowl this year. I really haven't in the last few years, but the only reason I watch it is because, again, friend time. I don't go to watch the game anymore. I go there to spend time with buddies. Okay, so I don't have enough diorite on me, but we've literally got like 20 stacks back at base. I want them to both lose. Honestly, I feel that. I do find it funny that Patriots are already back to going to the Super Bowl. Like, they had the dominant years. And now they're already back to going back to the Super Bowl. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I saw they added Green Day as a like an opening concert. I thought that was interesting. Oh god, yeah. Maybe I won't have enough diorite. I might have to harvest more. Because I've still got another row to do. Plus the middle dots. Yeah, it's the Seahawks and the Patriots, which I was like, that's the Super Bowl this year? Really? I didn't know the Seahawks were any good. Every team kind of felt meh this year. Like, honestly, nobody felt... Like, it wasn't that it felt like good, balanced football. Every team just kind of felt like they sucked. Like, I don't know. That's why a lot of head coaches got fired, though, because every team kind of felt like they sucked. And everyone else is just shit the best of the worst. That's kind of what it felt like. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of like what this season... Okay, come on. That's kind of what this season felt like. Was that it was just... Every team kind of sucked, and they must have just sucked the least. I'm gonna have to go to either the Nether or the XP farm and fix my pickaxe. Cowboys are always meh. Knew they weren't playing. Well, yeah, hasn't it? Aren't they like the team that's gone the longest without a playoff win at this point or something? Like even the Browns are the longest without a playoff appearance. There was something like the Cowboys are still like the longest team with blank. Ugh. Oh, neck just clicking, dude. That's always healthy, right? Oh. Yeah, I like my favorite team is the Browns, and they're awful, but I'll still make fun of the Cowboys. Okay. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. We're making progress. We're making shmoney schmoves. Really wish I had efficiency 5 right now. Just that little bit of extra mining speed and netherite. But put the rails in here for now. God, I got a lot of copper. Oh my god, so much copper. And the minecart. We'll put the minecart over here too. There's the railway stuff. I got a bunch more iron, which is nice though. So, boom, 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 boom. I've got 34 blocks of iron. That'll be enough for the railway. That's good at least. So we have the rails. Ooh. So unsure. We have the rails. For the project. I do believe I need more blackstone for the project. Burb brain. Did Eric leave one of his bamboo rafts here? Hey, Robbie. Yes, K58, that is how time works. The mind of the craft of the mind. Not really, no, K58, because I was already aware of that fact. 'Tis simple math. Okay, okay, I do have a lot of diorite, so I bet I'm gonna need, like... That might be too much, I don't know. I'll use it for something else. The mine. I am mining blocks and shit. Cinnamon rolls. Oh. Cinnamon rolls do sound good. You don't like it? That's crazy. Yeah, dude, it was... K58, it was weird enough for most people when, like, you know, people born in 2000 were 18. So it just doesn't shock me anymore when someone goes... When someone hits me with, like, a... Kids born in 2010 are gonna be 18 in a couple years. Like, it just doesn't shock me anymore. Okay, this is gonna be more of a pain because of this. So we're just gonna do this slowly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna need to mine so much blackstone, and I know it. I know I'm gonna have to mine a ton of blackstone. It's gonna be brutal. I can do 16 of these little, like, sections here, where it's like the 3-in-1. I can do 16 of these per stack of diorite that I have. So, hopefully there's not too many of these. I don't know how many I had on me when I started the last grouping of this. Hopefully I brought enough down. I have more. That's the good news. Is if I run out, I do have more diorite. What am I building? Oh, subway tunnel. Hey, Riven. Thank you for the 5 roses. Do cinnamon rolls sound good right now? Not gonna lie, chat. Butter on the phone thought. I keep on rocking like a chicken with its head cut off. Yeah, it's the subway tunnel. So I wanted, like, kind of like a subway tile look to it. Usually they have these patterns to them. I am thinking about what block. Maybe concrete? I might need to make a bunch of purple concrete. Because one thing I want to do is if you've ever been on any sort of subway, there'll be, you know, like, colorful lines to indicate, like, what line of the subway you're riding. And so, since this goes between my base and Katakibi's base, well, obviously, it'll be the purple line. So, I think I need a bunch of purple concrete, and we're going to incorporate that into the wall design. Probably on the right wall. I think usually they're on, like, the wall that faces away from the platform. I don't think they're on both walls, but it's a not so secret tunnel. Everyone knows about it. The whole server's been down here, but it's because it's got to be a nice way to get around. It won't be the fastest way to get around, obviously, because, you know, ice boats exist and all that stuff, but it'll be cool. And I wanted to build it anyway, so that's what really matters, is that I wanted to build it. Where's all the cold cut combos? Fun fact about Subway. If I remember right, I think it was just for the state of Ohio. Subway is the fast food restaurant / restaurant in general that has the most locations in Ohio. And it's by a pretty significant margin. And you might be like, how is that possible? It's because they'll just put a Subway anywhere. I went over to a neighboring town yesterday to do some errands, because they have a couple of stores that we just don't have in our town, and there were like 3 separate standalone Subways in different parts of town, plus one in the Walmart. It's one town, and they had like 4. It's not a big town, and they had like 4 Subways. Like, it's barely larger than our town, and our town has 2. It's like the only fast food place where there's more than one location in my town, and it's Subway. Because they just be putting Subways wherever. Fun fact, if I buy a sandwich from Subway, I miss mortgage payments. Fun fact about Subway, did you know, I forget what country it was off the top of my head, Subway legally had to sell their bread labeled as cake because the sugar content in their white bread was too high to be labeled as bread. So what do you mean 17 bucks for a footlong? Don't tell me that's how much it is in Canada now. Don't tell me. That's insane. I mean, it's getting up there. It's getting up there in the States. Don't get me wrong, but I'm building a subway tunnel. Welcome down, Hank, in case I didn't respond to that. I think I did, but I was responding to like several different comments about the tunnels, so I don't remember if I responded specifically to yours. Oh, dude, cinnamon rolls sound so freaking good right now. Claire, why'd you have to mention cinnamon rolls in the YouTube chat? Now I'm hungry. Legit. That's Burger King foot lettuce. Okay. That's Burger King, not Subway. Burger. Okay, we're getting to the corner up here. I feel like they're all gonna get on the realm and be like, what is wrong with you? A lot. Number 15. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but that's exactly what you might get. Then don't. Then don't, K58. Like 13 USD. Okay, that's... It's still not good. Don't get me wrong, Tony. It's still not good. But we do have some Subway sandwiches that are probably that much at this point. Because it'll be like the pre-built, like the Fenway Monster. It's a Philly cheesesteak. But we basically put all this extra junk on it that it doesn't need. I like classic subs. I like a meatball sub. No frills. Just a lot of meatballs and a lot of sauce. Right. Okay, so that's going to go there. cool. I missed. I am, yes, Mr. Man, always. YouTuber or streamer. I mean, I stream, I post on YouTube, and I post on TikTok, so I do all of the above. My build or redstone or I hate PvP in Minecraft. I'm like straight up, I hate it. It's so dumb. Ugh. It's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. PvP in Minecraft just feels wrong. Like, that's not the point of this game. I don't understand the people that really love Minecraft PvP. Like, to each their own, you know? It's a game about, like, doing whatever to your heart's content, you know? But I do not understand. Especially, like, the Bedrock, like, you know, pre-combat update PvP over on Java. Where it's just spam clicking. I was like, that's stupid. Oh my god, I did bring enough diorite for what I can do for the pattern so far, but we're gonna need to bring down more once I clear out the rest of the tunnel that I need to clear out, which is nuts. One thing, I wish there were like diorite bricks or like another like light block that's a brick. Because I want the walls to look like tiles, like do a deep slate and like some sort of white brick tile. I don't believe we have that as an option at all. Okay, Jesus. There wasn't, no. K58's just trying to mess with me, Tony. And endstone. Wait, is there endstone tile? No. Oh, the only tile is deep slate tile. Bruh. Endstone bricks just. Oh wait, quartz bricks. Quartz bricks. Oh, I'm gonna need so much quartz though if I do that. Mention them because you're making cinnamon rolls. Oh. Oh, that sucks, Claire. But cinnamon rolls do sound good. A quartzer of a million bricks. Brett. Hey, Caleb. More creeper variants? I actually wouldn't mind that. I've seen some really funny creeper variant ideas. Oh, I've seen some stuff about that, Candy. I never got super into the James Bond games, but I also never had a way to play them growing up. Like GoldenEye, everyone was like so stoked on GoldenEye. I didn't even have a way to play it, so like I never got into it. I'm doing good, Luigi. Oh, I gotta eat. No, there wasn't one that was 4 long. I looked. That's fair, Luigi. That's fair. Yeah, you're still sick. You need a rest, Brit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played a Hitman game in forever either. I did enjoy Absolution, though. Hitman Absolution was a good time. Oh, nice, Caleb. Nice. Okay, so now there's a couple things I could work on. I could work on excavating that out, which is gonna suck. Oh, nice, Luigi. I don't know about that, Claire. I'm pretty sure that just means you have the right to make legal decisions on behalf of someone else. I don't know if that would include bank account, like unfreezing cards and stuff. That just means like you have the power to make like decisions like Like, say you have power of attorney for, like, an older, like, family member. That just means, like, you can make the decision to, for them to sell something because they physically are unable to make that call. So I don't know if that applies to, like, stuff like bank accounts. Is it real or is it fake? No, Caleb, no. You can make decisions on bank accounts depending on how it was frozen. Okay. If it says financial situations, then yeah. Yeah, I would say you probably can. The worst that they could say is that you can't. You know? Like, you can always call and check. I guess, like... Like, realistically, they're not gonna, like, freak out on you for calling and, like, asking. Okay, so do I want to go mine Blackstone for the pad? Let's just go see how much Blackstone I have left. Well, no, K58, like, that part doesn't really actually matter as much. What matters is literally just what it says in your paperwork. If your paperwork says financial, then you can make financial decisions. The reasoning for the power of attorney does not matter. What matters is what the actual paperwork grants you. Okay, toss that back in there. I need torches. My sticks are downstairs. Ah! Okay. Move this, put that there. I don't think they did TRP, but maybe they did. You can in certain conditions, K58, because I know people who have signed that over, like older family members who have signed that over despite still being mentally capable. You can do it. Okay, Caleb. It may be different where you live, but where I live, in the States, you can just be like, take this. Fair, Luigi, fair. See, that's the other thing you guys gotta remember. Different countries have different laws around... No. They have different laws surrounding powers of attorney and stuff. Yeah, there's trusts, there's all that sort of shit. People wanted me to go to law school, I just didn't want to be a lawyer. I know tons of lawyers, and most of them seem like they do not like being a lawyer, so I did not want to be a lawyer. They're like, oh, I love it. And I'm like, you complain about it every day, and 90% of the people I know that are attorneys are alcoholics, and they just go, uh-huh. It's like, alright, I think I'm good. Oh, no. I'm completely out of Blackstone. We gotta go to the Nether. Yeah, as always, just a reminder, before anyone takes what I've said as law, I am not an attorney. I've never claimed to be an attorney. I do not have a license to practice law. Do not use what I'm saying as pure legal advice. Caleb. Caleb, did you miss the entire part where we just used a ton of that? Like, I already laid out all the diorite. YouTube can't hear the stream. Claire could hear the stream just fine over on YouTube, Boba. Right? So I've been talking to Claire in YouTube chat. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no reason that, the only reason there would ever be a difference between what the two streams here is because of something on their end. Like, I'm sending out the same stuff to both platforms. Okay. Thank you, Sweetie. Pro bono work, basically all that means is it's work that you're doing for a charitable reason. A lot of different states, as well as like certain law firms, require you to do a certain number of pro bono hours per year. It's basically kind of like to keep up appearances, like to make like. And because, you know, states that offer public defenders, well, they all offer public defenders, but, like, some states, rather than have, like, a set, like, group that are public defenders, they're like, okay, all these lawyers will be available as public defenders. It'll count for their pro bono hours. No, not like the church. It's its own separate thing. Literally, it's just like they're required. It's like how, you know, how teachers have to go to education every year so they can keep their teacher certification. Lawyers have to do continuing legal education. Some places, they also have to do pro bono hours. And as far as I know, it's usually tied to your law firm specifically. True, Boba. Some law firms are just pro bonos. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know, Sweetie. That's what I was saying is I said thank you for commenting over there. Yeah, because I can't put my pickaxe in my offhand. To get this yummy, yummy XP. Yeah, but it's a much different thing. Because they're not like... Some law firms are pro bono in its entirety, like charity, essentially. So, like, those would be more similar to that. But, yeah, it's not really a church-related thing. Because they're not associated with any church. It's just a requirement at certain law firms. Spiders keep dying on impact. I just want, before I go strip mining in the nether, because we're going to need to, it's safer to get blackstone via strip mining in the nether, and we'll get some quartz that way too. That's the dripstone cave that's marked right there in the distance. Oh, nice, Boba. You're playing Farming Sim the way it was meant to be played. Farming. Hell yeah. Hey, Kiki. How you doing? How you doing? No, so certain religious organizations are just exempt from taxes in general. At least here in the States, Luigi. Obviously, I don't know about in Canada. Bow, 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 bow. Shovel, bow. Why nothing spawned? There we go. Combine the bows. 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 So many bows. In what game, Kiki? Oh, wait, are you playing, World of Warcraft? The ultimate bow. Okay. I haven't played World of Warcraft since 2020, actually. Now, where do you think you're going, brother? Oh. Oh. Oh, God, Luigi, that sucks. I'm sure if a lot of us were born a couple hundred years earlier, we'd get exorcisms. Oh. Oh. Okay, Boba. Put the rolls upside down so I had cinnamon anywhere. It didn't work out that way. Yeah. Look, cinnamon rolls, even if the cinnamon rolls get, like, you know, messed up, they're still gonna be good. Hey, yo. Get out of here, zombie villager. I was like, my main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Yeah, that's what I thought though, Bo. But yeah, I was pretty sure as long as it's like recognized as a religious institution, it's tax exempt in the States. Give me, come on, it's almost fully fixed. Come on. Just a little more. I don't, dude, the views with, like, vibrant visuals and Prisma are so good. Yahoo! Back to the base, Hans. And dentist, you think? What? Luigi, I feel like something was missed because I just look over and see sand dentist, I think, and then and dentist, I think. Okay. But and dentist, what was the first part? You get sick in churches? Yeah, the reasoning for that is, I mean, just there's a lot of people. That's it. It's the same reason why a lot of people fall asleep in church, or there's a lot of yawning. There's a lot less oxygen in there because there's so many people. That you wind up getting tired. What are you doing here, brother? Anything cool? If we didn't already have dark oak saplings, that'd be helpful. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. So part of that didn't go through the first time. I'll have my pasta al dentist. Yeah, the meme guy. Well, you're saying like he wound up being a dentist? Because that'd be funny. Oh, it's copper. Okay, I thought there was random iron just chilling there. I mean, it's all, that's part of it as well, Boba. That's why people don't fight it and they just go to sleep. That's why people don't fight to stay awake, because it's pretty boring. Like when I was a kid, I slept in church all the time. It's hard to stay awake in there. Just like, bored and tired. It's a dangerous combo. Ah! Oh, nice, Caleb. Yeah, I never got into VR chat. But I'm just not super into VR. I'll have to get better about that, though, because my girlfriend really plays a decent amount of VR, or at least did. I don't know how much she's been playing lately. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In VR chat? Nice. I know, like, I got VR chat back in college. I didn't have VR. I heard you could play it from PC, so I loaded it on my computer. And I had barely done any gaming on a computer before at that point, so I didn't understand how to do, like, much of anything. And I just gave up. Alright, Kiki. Get back to it. We'll see you later. That VR stuff's expensive. Like... Ow. Like, for real, VR stations and all that stuff, they're expensive. I need to put stairs here in the nether. Otherwise, this is going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, the staircase down to the strip mine in the nether is annoying because, you know, dodging all the lava and everything. We're going to start a new path. In part because I don't want to run to the end of the tunnel right now. Okay, already found some blackstone. Hell yeah. And why do we mine out the gravel? Because for some reason I have really good luck finding ancient debris when we mine out gravel. I don't know why. That's just how it always goes. I find ancient debris in gravel pits so often in the nether. Hey, Serge, how you doing? Hey, Super Sads. No, it's, I have stuff I have to do, after the late stream, so I can't actually, do it super late, Super Sads. And also, it does feel weird to not, like, have a stream early in the day. It does feel weird to not do this one. But I do like doing the one long stream instead. But I have stuff I have to do afterwards. So I can't be doing the one long stream tonight. At least one stack of blackstone from this area would be nice. I don't know how much we're really going to get. Oh, not even a stack yet. Usually you can get like a stack and a half from a blackstone vein. But because this one was intersected with a gravel vein, I don't think we're going to get that lucky. Like, I know the Basalt Delta has a lot of blackstone, but it also has a bunch of lava, and it's a pain to mine in. I mean, yeah, Surge, it's only 1 p.m. It's here, time zones. In Flint for the Fletchers, true. Think with the heart me, Super Sands. You probably should go to the Dr. Ouija. For a very, very large project, Surge. A very, very large project. So, I need it for the subway tunnel, and I use it in my builds in general, usually. Like, I like blackstone for building. A lot of times I'll, like, start substituting in deep slate because it's so much easier to find. The problem with this build is that my main basis build includes both blackstone and deep slate. So I can't, like, substitute them very effectively. Because it needs both. But the subway tunnel I'm building the floor tile pattern is diorite and blackstone. So I already have all the diorite. Now I need blackstone. So I bet I'll probably need like 10 sacks of... Oh, no, 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 God! Well, there goes a bunch of the blackstone. Yeah, because if I use explosives down here, we'll wind up getting rid of a bunch of the blackstone instead of harvesting it. And then we also run into things like that, where lava decides that I don't need blackstone. Why would I ever need blackstone? Random one lava bucket, or one lava spots in the nether, because why not? Like I was just saying, I need a lot of blackstone for a project, so... Yes, because hell... Don't say hell. Oh, I'm sorry, not hell. And the gravel, like... I don't believe she needs it for her project anymore, because Katakibbe uses gravel in some of her, like, path designs. But... I can also just, for the Fletcher, get the flint for the Fletcher, so... And I usually have really good luck finding ancient debris in gravel pits like this, so I get rid of them entirely anyway. But... Yeah, so... We are heroes. I'm getting a lot more gravel than I am blackstone. Which is disappointing. So much gravel, not enough blackstone. We're at like 2.5 stacks of blackstone, which isn't terrible, but... This is Prisma, Ramp Killer. What? Oh, Boba, they let him play Minecraft at school now? They didn't let us play Minecraft at school. We just did when I was in school, so... It could just be that your cousin is just playing Minecraft. Oh my god, there's so much gravel here. And the bright side, again, I'm getting flint. I'm getting flint, so... I'm glad I brought multiple iron shovels, I guess, because... We're burning through these freaking things. Yep, there goes another one. Give me... Education edition? Probably, yeah. Oh, his art class is part of their curriculum is make something creative in Minecraft? Shut up. What? You gotta be joking. That's awesome. If that's real, that's awesome. Look, I guess you could argue it is a... Oh, mama! You could argue it's a creative medium. You could. I hear... Is that zombie piglin I hear? I hope it's a zombie one, because I did not bring any gold to wear. Since I was going to be down here in the tunnel. Okay, it's just a zombie one. That's fine, then. Hey, DJ! And emulating Mario and Luigi partners in time on the school PC, and they don't care? Yeah, I mean, I did, you know, really good in school, so they didn't care what I did. One time the principal literally called me to his office. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, you enjoyed playing that game? And I'm like, I am. And he's like, all right. And that was it. I hear piglins. Nice, Bo. I mean, Boba, that's fun, though. Get to help with cousin's school project and play Minecraft. Like, how often can you say, yeah, I'm helping my family member with a school project. We have to build something in Minecraft. Like, instead of helping, like, I'm helping my kid with this math homework. Instead of that, I'm helping my kid with this project. He has to build something in Minecraft. Like, that'd be awesome. Okay, those piglins sound angry. He's actively at school. Like, that, I know, no, I know. Just while they're on the realm, just like casually be like, is someone helping you build that? No. Meanwhile, you're in the background of their like Minecraft feed at that moment. Building a castle. That's what they're building, Serge. Cinnamon rolls are delicious. Hell yeah. High school, you had Skyrim downloaded on a USB so you could play it most of the day. Oh, nice, Boba. Oh. Now, I had this... That's where I first started playing Pokemon Reborn. Was on my school laptop. Brother... We're hitting a Soul Sand Valley. I don't know if we'll find any Blackstone underneath Soul Sand Valley, to be honest. I don't remember if that affects the vein spawn. I do know it makes the tunnels get way darker. Jeez. Well, okay, nope, there's some Blackstone. I was going to say, maybe it does affect whether or not we find Blackstone. That would suck. Going to go ahead and... Netherrack, netherrack. Netherrack. I don't need it, 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 I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, they've made their way into the tunnel. Hey, Captain. Well, yeah, I would say, well, because... Oh, have I been spotted? Axolotls that appear pink. The reason they do is, I believe because they have the traits for albinism. It's like how, like, a rabbit that is an albino rabbit has, like, the red eyes. A lot of other species of animal that share those traits will have a lot of pink features. Because you're seeing, like, blood vessels and stuff. What? Okay. Hey, Morgan, ignore the entire potion redstone machine, the mob grinder, the village breeder. Exactly. Sounds of iron golems being burned. Oh. Teacher will be upset if she finds the sheep torture machine. Probably, yes. Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Claire. Yeah. stab. What you doing? He's just shambling on over here. I can't remember. Did I have prop 4 on all my armor, or was I missing a piece? Boots are missing prop 4. Okay. Okay. That's probably not going to be enough blackstone. Probably not going to be enough blackstone for what I need. Okay, buddy, please get out of the way. I don't actually clock you with any of these tools. Me and the zombie pigmen are on good terms. Apparently, oh, they're bioluminescent. A lot of things are bioluminescent. I think that's really cool. Okay, why? Why are you following me, sir? We are on the good terms. Okay. I'm being followed into a corner. Okay, yeah, apparently me and the zombie piglin are just friends now. And he's just gonna vibe with me, I guess. I know. Random zombie piglin noises. There you go, champ. You can stay down in the little area where you're safe. Ah, soul sand. Didn't mean to put the word. What? Oh, the word instead. Okay. Iron Lung on the 5th. Nice. I saw Markiplier's video talking about how Iron Lung was like Iron Lung was faring in the box office, and it did really. It was like I don't think it was top of the chart, or it was top of the chart the first day. It was either like first or second, and then the next day all of a sudden it just wasn't there. Like on the charts at all. I saw a bunch of stuff that were like, I'm pretty sure they're just not showing how it's performing at this point. Because they don't want people to be like, wow, he made a better movie than all of Hollywood. The first day, second day went off charts. Okay, I thought so. Missed the Catacomb stream, your phone died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Morgan. Yeah, we wound up streaming a very long time. So, project's done and creative, but as he told me, I know how to play Minecraft and doing it in survival. Oh, okay, nice. Hell yeah, Boba. Castle, but a nether portal that goes to the same castle, but upside down. Ah, I like that. Exactly, Claire, exactly. No, I've seen plenty of movies above that, Boba. The three days that I saw numbers for, there were movies above that movie. Iron Lung made 17.8 million opening weekend. Damn. So every chart I've seen hasn't had the Melania one at the top. Every single, like, none of them have had it at number 1. See France. I think Zootopia 2 was back above it at one point. Which I didn't even know that was still in the theaters. I don't know. I don't plan on going to watch that. The only movie that I would be going to watch at all if I was going to the theaters would be Iron Lung. So This doesn't matter that much to me. Like, the only movie I've had any sort of, like, yeah, I would like to go watch that, has been Iron Lung. But it has not overridden my inherent, like, not want to go to the movies. I hate going to the theater. It's full of people being loud and obnoxious and playing on their phones. I haven't found any quartz, by the way, which is unheard of when I'm doing strip mining. It's number 2 right now? Okay. I feel that clip. Oh, cinnamon rolls. Their hands are going in pockets to warm up because it's cold. That sounds about right. That sounds about right, Boba. They're probably artificially inflating numbers by, like, buying out theaters in places or something. I wouldn't doubt it. Dude, that's how, like, popular charts always go. Like, you'll be like, how the hell is this song number 1? There's no way. And, well, it's because there's some server farm that's been non-stop replaying that song over and over again on, like, thousands of accounts, or millions of accounts. That's just how it goes with popular, like, mainstream, like, entertainment. It's all lies, deception. Am I out of space? Oh my god, not again. I'm gonna have to retreat to the base. Yeah, I saw people were, like, intentionally trying to raise the, like, the total players and Metacritic rating and all this other stuff for, not Metacritic rating, but, like, the reviews and everything. There were a bunch of people trying to make the old Cory in the House video game, like, one of the most played games of all time. I saw a video on that, like, a week or so ago where people were attempting to do that, which is just kind of hilarious. They're like, we don't want to play any of these new games. They're annoying. Let's go, like, make an old Cory in the House game be the most highest rated thing. I love when the gaming community just decides to do stupid stuff like that. It's like, yeah, we're tired of all this bullcrap with AI generated bullshit and, like, games that have no feel to them. Like, we're tired of it. We're gonna go play Cory in the House. I love that shit. Hey, Ducky. I love this hat. I love this hat. It's corduroy. I don't know if you can hear that in the mic, but it's a corduroy hat. Secret tunnel. Yeah, Nathan. Hell yeah. Oh. Our critics, they're purposely trying to give Iron Lung negative reviews so it flops. Of course. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, bro. They're all working against us. I say that jokingly, but also semi-seriously. That's how it goes, bro. The powers that be, they don't want you. I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist. I gotta stop. I mean, it sounds like it's a good one, you know. That's like that, but again, yeah, like that's the thing. They, like, you know, big Hollywood directors, they don't want an indie film outperforming all of them. It makes them look bad, and even though they've been making themselves look bad for years. They're like, we can't be showing up. We're gonna try to, like, review bomb it and, like, lie about the numbers and all this stuff. No, Boba, I wasn't saying that it is a conspiracy. I was saying that I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist. But, like, that's how it always goes. The player reviews or the viewer reviews, like, the actual people for something could be amazing. And for some reason, all the, like, critic reviews or the industry reviews are terrible. And then vice versa. The industry will love something, and they'll sing its praises, and all the, like, normal people reviews will be like, this was a hunk of garbage. Because they get to just be like, yep, actually, it did really well, and you're all liars. It's like, what? No, it didn't do well. Nope, it did well, and you're all lying. No, it did terrible. La 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 la. That's how it goes. That's just the way it goes. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Why do I have basalt over there? Okay. Blackstone. I need a bunch of polished blackstone. What? Hello? Who died? Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, no one liked Concord. I'm sorry, that thing sucked. Like, there were some people that were trying to keep it alive as, like, a fan project, basically just because they don't like having lost media be a thing. But, like, if anything, if there's any game I'd be okay with becoming lost media, it would be Concord. That was, like, the most bland hero shooter ever introduced. Which is saying a lot, because there's been some pretty bland hero shooters. But, like, you come in with this huge world, this huge trailer that looks like it could be pretty good. The characters aren't great, but, like, they could get better. And then you hit us with, it's gonna be a 5v5 or 6, whatever it was, 6v6, 5v5 hero shooter. Why? It's so oversaturated. You spent how many millions to give us a garbage game? I'm still mad about Concord. Still mad about it. Like, a genuine dog crap hero shooter game. Like, no flavor of its own. Consistently just feels like it's ripping from other games and doing worse. I watched one video on it just to give it a chance. At least watch actual gameplay. Because I wasn't paying $40 just to get pissed at this. I watched, like, some real gameplay where they're giving it a chance, and I swear to God, like, 30 minutes into their gameplay, a couple of the people were like, this sucks, and I'm thinking to myself, this looks so boring. Indie games were once not a common thing? Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I mean, well, because the gaming industry as a whole isn't, like, super old, so that's fair. It was really hard to publish anything without being a company. Or a big company at that. Indie books? I mean, they kind of are. Because you can get your own books published. They're just not really considered... I don't think they're called indie books. But, like, a lot of the people that publish books onto, like, TikTok, for example. Like, they're publishing their own books. Kind of like Anthem. I think Anthem had the right... Like, it had a lot of good things about it. It launched at a really poor time. Because EA launched 2 big games from separate studios within EA at the same time. Because Anthem, like, they were building up this launch for Anthem, and then all of a sudden they just go, Apex! And all the support got thrown into Apex. Google Play takes 35% to add a book to their store. That's not terrible. And yeah, I know publisher, like, usually gets portions of your sales, yes. Publishers for indie games also get portions of your sales. Yeah, so Anthem kind of got screwed over by its own company. That was part of the issue for Anthem. I watched, like, a little bit of Anthem. It seemed pretty good. Like, it wasn't Titanfall 3, but it seemed pretty good. Same with Apex. It wasn't Titanfall 3, but it was pretty good. Keyword is was. Apex now is like Jesus. But... And on Google Play, after $100,000 worth of sales, they drop it to a 15%. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually sick. That's kind of like TikTok, actually, Boba. The more money your channel generates on TikTok, the less of a percentage they take from you. Good concept, poor timing. Yeah, there's a lot of games that fall under that. I'm gonna keep ranting about this. I'm making another coffee because I'm tired and cold. So there's a lot of games that have gotten screwed over by the whole great concept, wrong time thing. Like, what was that game? You guys probably know this better than I do. There was a game semi-recently that moved its release date because it was going to come out on the same day as Silksong. And there was a game that didn't move their release date, and they wound up barely selling any copies because of Silksong. You can afford to take less. Yeah, exactly. That's the reasoning, yeah. But it makes it hard to grow as a smaller creator on like TikTok, for example, because they're yoinking so much of your like a high percentage early on. Epic is a new reward system that came out a few months ago. Oh, like when you buy games and stuff, right? Oh, could you guys see the giant Pikachu Funko over like... Okay, yeah, I was like, how do you... Nice, Della. Silksong won Steam Game of the Year. I mean, as it should have. Red Bull and cinnamon rolls. Oh my god. I have no idea about that. Oh, damn. That's pretty good. That would definitely make Epic a more of a contender in the gaming marketplace if they're giving you 30% back on games. Like, that's insane. They also give away a ton of free games, and sometimes they're good games. Sometimes. Hey, get some sleep, Nathan. Get some sleep. Yeah, I know it's like really, really late for you right now. Go get Eep. Okay. They did? I didn't know that. I missed those. Yeah, you could buy assets and stuff, yeah, on Epic. Yeah, I saw that recently, too. That there's a bunch of, like, gaming assets that you can purchase through Epic now. I actually think that's kind of cool. I wanted, like, I didn't want to be a game dev, per se. But, like, I used to come up with tons of ideas for games. I have, a folder somewhere with tons of, like, concept art for this game I wanted to make. I have no clue where it is at this point. That's a whole story. And we could tell that story. It's fine. It's been long enough. I was drawing a ton of concept art for a game right around the time Apex came out. Like, it was right before Apex Season 1 came out. I think Apex was already out, but they hadn't released Season 1. And... Oh, no, I didn't mean to make bricks. No. But the only reason mentioning Apex is important is because one of my characters I had drawn, and I believe I named him Nitro for the time being. the second I finished my concept art and like my character backstory and stuff for him, they dropped Octane, and it was the same character. And I just sat there like, is EA watching me? What the? I was so pissed. I'm like, there's no way. Yeah, if I could find it, I would, because it was basically just my, like, one of my college notebooks, and every time I wound up making more stuff for the game, I would just take the page out of my notebook and add it to the folder. The concept for the game, and I'll tell you guys, because there's no way, like, I get to make this game at this point. The concept was pretty simple. It was a massive co-op campaign that could be played with 1 to 16 players. Each player would be in control of one of the main characters. Each main character would have a bunch of different abilities. Or not a bunch of different abilities. Each main character had their own, like, signature thing they could do. Like, the character that was essentially Octane, because I was making this before Octane was a thing, was on the transportation team, the transit team, Theta Squad, and could inject like a nitro boost into his mechanical legs to run faster. And then Octane came out and it was basically the same thing, and I was like, what the... I still don't know how I managed to come up with that idea, like, literally, like, I shit you not, probably like a month before Octane dropped in Apex. But, like, obviously there was a team member whose thing was thermals. There was a team member whose thing was, like, a breaching shield. Like, there was a whole bunch of, like, just very simple military abilities. Nothing, like, crazy. But this is what I needed the Blackstone for, yes. Yeah, Nathan, yeah. Oh, damn, Dilla. But, okay, back to what I was talking about. So I wound up not working on it anymore because I got really bored in my college classes. A lot of them were uninteresting and pretty easy for me. So, like, I zoned out constantly. And so I would just start drawing in my notebook, designs, like, level ideas, etc. And I stopped working on it because one day in, like, I think it was my history classes, like, TA section, I was bored and I was designing one of the characters. And obviously, designing the characters, you're going to draw everything about the characters, including their weapon loadout. And someone saw me drawing this character and drawing, like, his loadout, and they reported me to not the school, but the police, claiming, and I quote, that I was a threat. The next day, I woke up to the cops in my dorm room, banging on my door. And I was like, what? I opened it because I was like, what the hell's going on? And they just kind of walked in and searched my room, found nothing. And I was like, no shit, there's nothing. What do you mean? What's going on? Yeah, and then I had to go to the Dean of Students office for 2 months, like once a week, because they were supposed to notify her about it before they do something like that, and they didn't. So I got to detail to her all the bullshit that I had to go through. And, like, how much, like, I was pretty, like, I was pretty upset by it. Like, that was not an experience I've ever had to have before. So, yeah, it killed, like, all my motivation for the project, because, like, every time I opened up, like, to work, like, my folder to work on it, all I could think about was that. So, yeah, it killed my motivation for the project pretty good. Pretty well. Also, I need more Blackstone. We don't even have enough Blackstone for the first hallway. Jesus. I didn't think that'd be enough Blackstone, but I thought I'd get further along than this. Granted, I also accidentally wasted a stack of it, making it into bricks. Which, that sucks. But you can make a Blackstone farm. With the piglin trading, yeah. I'm probably going to need to do that. I think they have TRP, yeah. Yeah, Boba, I was saying, I'm pretty sure I've told the story on stream before, but yeah. It was all because I was working on a game that I was really passionate about. That the whole reason that happened is I was literally just drawing stuff for a video game. I did think you could put the bricks on the saw table and change it back. I didn't think you could do that. Oh, that's cool, Boba. Oh, but yeah, anyway, back to the... Away from the police side of that story and back to the game itself. So the main story of the game was that you and all the other players are veterans of a previous war. You are enjoying, like, celebrating, like, I don't know if it was going to be, like, an Independence Day or, like, some national holiday. And each player would have, like, similar opening cutscenes, but it'd be from each person's perspective. You're playing, or the initial mission could also be everyone plays the same perspective and they do it separately because they're all in different towns, but I kind of wanted everyone to do the first mission together. You're literally at a barbecue, like, and all of a sudden, like, tanks and stuff start rolling into your town. And it's clear that it's not just, like, a parade for the celebration. And you wind up having to, like, grab your old service weapons and fight your way out of the town. And eventually everyone, like, after that, everyone groups back up. Like, you get in connection with your old general. And you start launching missions. And the 16 players... This is just texture package shaders. The 16 players would be split into 4 different teams. Beta Squad, Alpha Squad, Epsilon Squad, and Theta Squad. Beat. Because the game would be called Beat. The whole thing... Not the whole thing, but... One of the core concepts of the game... No, you can't switch it back. Okay, I didn't think so. Just found out. Yeah, were you playing modded, Angel? Were you playing modded and that's why you could switch it back? Or is that in the new snapshot that you can switch it back? Because I cannot switch it back. I'll use those bricks later, though, because I use them for this stuff, but... Honestly, Boba, like, I would love to keep working on that game. Just every time I keep working on it, I'm just like... It just reminds me. My coffee's done. I forgot to go over and grab it. But, yeah, so the game, like, the story was then you're fighting against, like, a dictatorship, essentially. Hold on. So, like, basically the people in charge decide that they want to be more in charge, and so you wind up fighting against a dictatorship. But no, mine's not modded, Angel. This isn't modded. It's just texture pack. But I appreciate that. Dig a giant tunnel in Minecraft, Apollo. That's always the answer. Actually, survival. It feels better. I mean, pickaxe. You don't need to not use a pickaxe. I know. I just like making tunnels. But so, anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, yeah, the core concept of the game was basically that once the first mission is over, you are at like an underground base, and each type of team, Diamond, if you can get a hold of it, like just to upgrade your pickaxe as you go, Apollo. The core concept of the game was going to be then that the 16 players get split into 4 squads, and those 4 squads go on their own individual missions. And those missions sometimes intersect with the other squads. So I figured, like, each team of 4 would have, like, 6 solo missions. And then 3 missions that intersected with one other team. Probably, like, 2 missions that intersect with 2 other teams. And then the final mission or 2 would involve all of the squads again. And so the final mission would be obviously storming the bunker of, like, the dictator. And when you get done, there's a final cutscene where basically the general that's been leading you through this entire thing reveals to you that, like, the plan the entire time has been basically just for him to become the next dictator. And he turns all the troops that you've been fighting alongside, he turns them on you. And you then have to wind up fighting with your teammates, fighting your way out of the bunker and into the wasteland. And that was going to set up the online mode, which would be like a later update, where you run missions basically fighting against the new dictator. Almost in like a free roam, like GTA capacity. Hey, Alex. From a development side, how would that work with people with no friends? The idea would be that if you don't have other people to play with, it's all AI as the rest of your teammates. So they would have to be the AI character. The reason why they're not getting like super specific abilities that make it so that you cannot progress unless you, like, are playing as that character would be in case people can only play it, like, single player, or can only play 4 players instead of 16. Or could give the ability to switch between the characters then, for people who can't play all the characters. Either way. But, so, one thing I thought would be really cool, and from a developer standpoint, this would probably be a pain in the ass, but one of the ideas I had for the game was the difficulty setting would affect how reviving characters works. So, like, if you happen to, like, go down and no one, like, grabs you and your character bleeds out, on normal difficulty, you'll just respawn at a checkpoint or something. On hard difficulty, everyone will respawn back at the checkpoint. On realism difficulty, that character's just gone. Like, I thought that'd be kind of interesting to play around with. Like, oh, you're playing on realism, your character went down, didn't get rezzed, and bled out. They're gone. If you're going to continue the campaign, you either have to play as another available character, or, like, if there isn't available characters, we could put, like, a recruit-style class where, like, they have none of their abilities, they're a basic soldier now. You'd vote for the GTA-style team switch. See, like, I think that would be a good way to do it, is have them able to switch characters, like... But, okay, so the underlying theme, though, and the reason why Beat was, like, what I wanted to name the game in the first place, is that part of, like, the crazy dictatorship that they're dealing with is there's no music. Aside from, like, state-sponsored, like, propaganda music, basically. And part of what you'd be doing as like a side quest, essentially, is collecting like music files. And when you collected them, you'd be able to then play that music as you play the game. That was like just a little side feature. Like that wasn't like the biggest, most important part, but I thought that would be cool at the very least. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, first-person shooter. I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of third-person shooters. So it would have been first. Yeah, honestly, because like I wanted it to be like fast-paced stuff that you could like have a firefight to, Boba. So like Baby No Money would be perfect for that. Like not this specific Baby No Money song, but hold on. Like here's one that I would want to be in it if I was going to make this game now. Like 1-800. This would be perfect for some of the scenes that I was doing in my like. But so like if I remember right, like the teams were Beta, which was Breach, Epsilon, which was Extraction, A was Assault. So like their missions would be focused basically on like fully attacking like bases and stuff. Breach, theirs would be like focused on maybe not stealth per se, but breaking into places. Could have a stealth element there, but I'm not sure. The Epsilon like extract team was gonna be like all the like vehicle stuff. So like getting a hold of vehicles, preparing for the big fight at the end, securing extracts for other teams. Like some of their missions would literally be like setting up extracts for other team missions. And obviously it wouldn't be super boring. Like it would have firefights and stuff in them, but and then T, like Theta, I try to remember, they were like Target or Thermal or something like that. Like they were gonna be the and like this would be subject to change obviously because I never made the game, but basically it was like they were gonna be like I think the more so like tactical team. Like yeah, Breach wouldn't have any stealth. Breach would be like blowing shit up. Theta, the tactical team, would be stuff like stealth, assassinations, etc. So like one of the characters would be a stealth sniper, one of them would be an assassin, like. And for multiplayer for that, like, that's not the campaign, I don't know if I'd want to do like I feel like a versus mode would make sense. But that would kind of turn into a hero shooter, and that's not what I want, you know? Bruh. That's Obsidian. Like, why would it let me place that? Oh, it's a ruined nether portal, isn't it? I think I just saw, like, the purple, like, drips from crying obsidian. Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, the game could have a baby mode too, where like you basically insta respawn yourself, but I don't know. Probably not. Baby mode, all characters never bleed out, and revives take 3 seconds. PlayStation just overheated. Is it a PS4? Dude, I remember when the PS4 came out, because the Xbox One and the PS4 had the same issue where they turned into, like, literal microwaves when you started them. How close am I to... Oh my god, I've still got so far to go! This is gonna take forever. PS5. Oh. Yeah, like, I would love to make that game at some point. It was, like, but I would definitely have to find all my old files, because I don't want to remake a lot of those characters, or try to, like, rethink of a bunch of those characters. Brett. Gravel, get out of the way! I'm gonna have so much deep slate for other projects after this. Yeah, how many years has the PS5 been out at this point? 5 or 6? Ugh. Pain. Ooh. Sorry, Sean. Character be texted. November 12th of 2020. It was 2020? Okay. You've had it for roughly 5 years yourself about it? Okay. Say, I was trying to remember if it was 2019 or 2020. I didn't think it was 2019, but I thought maybe it was like late 2019. That's right. 2020's right. I never bothered getting a PS5 like series, because at that point I had my computer, so I was like, why do I need this? And now it's like, oh, well, do you want to play GTA 6 on drop? Because you're going to need a console. It's like, awesome. Thank you for that. Rockstar. So now if I want to make content on GTA 6 when it drops, I'm going to need to buy one of them. Which I don't really want to do, because that's all I will use it for. The only bright side being I could use it as a write-off, which is always cool. That's the only bright side of that, though. Ah! What's up, Lizard? I dirt. Am I getting towards the end of the tunnel? Oh, okay. Not too much more. Oh, we got the next section of the tunnel to do. Which that's going to be a whole nother can of worms. Oh, back to school. Back to school. Okay, so that's where the wall is going to be. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so basically we got to go over here. And then, so this needs to go away. Because the floor is going to go there. So when I'm trimming this side, we need to trim out these 3. And then here up. Okay. Now let's go back this way. And I'm just going to clear out the 1. Yeah, this stream's kind of more just vibes. Let's be, like, to be honest. I'd like, my goal was tunnel. So it's just a lot of talking, a lot of tunnel. God, even with Unbreaking 3 and Mending, this is doing a number on my pickaxe. Because this is a very long tunnel. I'm not gonna have room for all this deep slate on the way back, I don't think. Yeesh. Tunnel vision. No, the stream for the past week has also been a lot of fishing on other video games, but it has been a lot of tunnel, yes. See, when I get a big project, I want to work on big project. That's the problem. I'm like, ooh, big project. See, if I wasn't streaming, it'd be even worse because I will just zone out into these, like, giant sections of mining and just fully just... Like, no talkie, just mine and stare straight forward. Probably not, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. We need to reinstall the railway soon, just so I can avoid running the whole distance. I need more blackstone, and I need to do some excavation still. And then, obviously, finish, design. What, did it think about that I probably won't finish it? No, I've thought about that. Because I keep going and doing something else on the realm and then coming back to this. Oh, the rails? No. I had some of them down already, but I had to remove them to put the floor in. So, like, I was just going to wait until I had the floor entirely done to put the rails back in. But I feel like I probably should just put them back in to avoid the run. I have a bunch of the rails already made. Like, that looks cool. I do like that. I need more design, I think, on the walls, but I do like how this looks so far. Ooh. But, like, that's how much excavation I gotta do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Essentially 10 blocks, and it stretches like a solid couple hundred to 1,000. And then I gotta redo this whole thing too, because I kind of want to redo the staircase. I might not worry about redoing the staircase, because there's gonna be the water column to get up and down from the mine when I'm done, but I also would like the staircase to look nicer. Eep. Time for eep. What more need more space? You paraphrasing a little bit. Okay. Oh, hold on. You go in here. You go in there. What are you doing in there? Cobble deep slate. Cobble deep slate. I'm gonna need another deep slate chest. No! I need more deep slate storage. Shit. That's the bone blocks, that's right. I'm gonna need a lot of quartz. Hey, countryman, how you doing? Back down to the mines. Whee! Like, that's the one good thing about doing this mining project is I have plenty of deep slate material for expanding the base up top. And also, it's a lot easier to, like, talk to chat when my Minecraft project is just digging a hole. Hey, nice, Boba, nice. Okay, so let's finish off this spot right here first. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Ugh. There's a hole there. Why is there a hole there? It's fine. It's gonna be great. Yeah. I love how this floor looks with, like, the light reflection. But we're not going to use torches in the final project. So I'm going to need to gather either frog lights, which is going to be a pain. It is. I could make a frog light farm with a bastion that has a magma cube spawner. But I will need to find a bastion, conquer it, and then build around the magma cube spawner. So that'll be fun for me. Oh, yeah, Boba, I know plenty of farmers in real life that got a lease, you know, good chunk of their equipment, so. That's just realistic right there. The price of combines and stuff is insane. Back when I was in high school, the price of, like, a top-of-the-line brand new combine was already, like, $1 million. Woo. Piece of candy. Anything else behind there? Yes. Yeah, dude, it's so expensive. What's extra funny is, like, how farmers deal with buying equipment. Be like, all right, I gotta buy this stuff on the first of the year. I gotta wait till the first of the year to buy all this new equipment. Or they're like, I gotta buy all this new equipment before the end of the year. That way I can write it all off on my taxes. Hey, Nova. No, I wouldn't say you need another one if you drank that many, DJ. I don't think I'd say that. In a way, yeah, they do, Boba, yeah. Like, there are a lot of those program. Oh, you stay back, demon. Okay. I know, like, especially, like, government programs that pay farmers to not plant their fields. I know a few farmers that, like, a lot of their income came from that. Which seems really backwards, right? It's like, wait, you're paying farmers to not plant? And it's like, well, the reason they do that is because that way the markets aren't saturated and the price doesn't go down for everyone. The plant... What am I up to today? Tunnel. Up to a tunnel. Thank you for the heart me and the popular vote, Nova. No, you need water, not Red Bull. I need it! Okay. So this section right here is done. Ooh. We need to take 2 off the top there. So 3 across, 2 up. And then do that wall. I know some of these words. Make sure to eat and drink water today. I appreciate that, Nova. I do be eating. Do not worry. I do be eating. I got so many leftovers I need to eat before they go bad. Got too many leftovers right now. Oh, good. That part's art. I love when there's little sections. Like, it's not like a big section, but I love when there's little sections that I'm not going to have to, like, worry about because I previously broke them. Like, that whole section's good. No, you don't need more Red Bulls. Okay. So we need to, like... Do I want to, like, go through and mine it like this? Or do I want to do individual sections so it feels like I'm accomplishing something faster? That's the real question. Probably should do it like this, because that way I'm not doing a giant run back every time I run out of inventory space. Because I just run out of inventory space earlier on. Red Bull, hoo-ha-ha. Yeah, I need to order some gamer subs again at some point. That shit was good. I would love to get a code for them. Every time I talk about wanting to get a code through them, there's always someone in my comments like trying to get angry at me for wanting to have a creator code with them. Because they had a creator in the past that, like, either they said some wild shit or, like, their fan base was saying some wild shit. It's like, bruh. Yeah, the good flavor's great. Someone say grab my third monster of the day. No, Boba! Ben! Yeah. The EPA, I think that's where a lot of it goes through is like a 10%, like, hey, leave like this percentage of your fields like untilled, unplanted, so that there's wild growth still, and they give you a subsidy. The good flavor's good. Guacamole Gamer Fart's really good too. Boba! I know I'm also drinking caffeine right now because I'm drinking my coffee, but Yep. You'd be like, hey, plant this, but then don't harvest it. Like, why? We'll give you money. Okay. It's all market manipulation stuff. J. Schlatt's flavor. Which I don't think I've tried Schlatt's flavor. I'm trying to remember which one. Oh! Okay, that's right. I remember the name of Schlatt's flavor now. I know what Yummies was lean. I haven't tried that. What the Goons flavor was Grandma's Ashes or something crazy. Everyone always calls me Walmart brand J. Schlatt. Yeah, because Smitty was going to name his flavor Smitty Milk. Because, you know, the milk bag. But Schlatt already has his flavor named what it is. And it's just too similar. Oh, Lapis! Nice! I'll do a good Reaper. Yeah, the milk flavor names are a little weird in general. Yeah. That's fair. I'm doing good though, Reaper. I'm doing good. I'm just mining out a giant tunnel. It's gonna take forever. But that's like if I do a late night stream that doesn't involve Katakibi, I'm probably gonna be doing this. Because it's something that like I can just do while I talk to chat. And I can zone out into it. Oh, that sucks, Reaper. I mean, staying home's cool, but staying home because you're sick's not as cool. This isn't Schlatt, this is Shart. Hey! No, Boba. It's the government. It's the government. They don't do stuff because it's actually good. They don't do that. Even if it is the EPA, they do stuff because money. There are people within the, like, every department that are there for the right reasons, but there's also a lot of people that, like, higher ups that are, you know, money. That's just the fact. Oh, that's nice, DJ. Can't decide if you want G-Subs or Monster. Well, it depends what... I would say G-Subs, but what flavor Monster were you thinking, Reaper? I'm sorry about your loss, DJ. One of my childhood cats just passed away this weekend, so I feel your pain. He was about to turn 17. He was getting up there. But yeah. His brother, who is only a few minutes younger than him, still looks like he's like 5. It makes no sense. Like, Chino, he looked like an old cat. He looked like an old cat. Coco just doesn't still. He runs around like he's still a kitten. He never lost his kitten eyes. Like, you know how, like, kittens are usually all born with, like, that light blue, and then it develops into other colors? Nope, he still got the kitten color eyes. White Monster and BBL from... What? That's Clueless's flavor, right? BBL. Oh, God. What is... I haven't had that one yet. What is the actual flavor of it? I'm going to replace a couple of these so I don't have to, like, do that for a bit. Shut up, Minecraft sounds. Blueberry lemonade? Ooh. I would drink that. Blueberry lemonade sounds fire right now. Oh, yeah. I know people that have had that similar experience, DJ. Like one of my friends and his wife, they lost their cats a couple years ago to a sudden illness. And I know it wasn't from, like, it wasn't from a, like, lack of, like, treatment or anything, because, my buddy's wife was a vet tech at the time, and, like, they took incredible care of those cats. Just the one had something wrong with him from the start. Like there was something like some sort of cyst or something that like they knew was already wrong, and it was kind of like a matter of time type deal. But then the other one basically passed away from grief about losing the other cat, which that like really sucks because then you lose both of your animals at the same time. It's like you understand why your cat passed, because like grief sucks. It's like in the where the red fern grows, where the one dog won't eat or anything because the other one died. That's a sad book. But like it's like now it just double sucks for you. Another thing of good. Good is good. Good is very good. How would you describe this flavor? Good. say if I was gonna do, say they went with blueberry lemonade, and if I was ever gonna get a Gamer Subs flavor, I'd want to go with like a blue raspberry citrus type deal, like blue raspberry, lemon, and lime. So it'd be a too close. I know it's a different flavor, but like I feel like it'd be too close now that they wouldn't want to like do the flavor I would want to do. She shalt on these jug. What, Boba? Growing up, I never had a cat until we moved out to the country because we lived in town. We moved out to the country and cats just started showing up, so we had cats. No, it literally, DJ, it, like, especially with, like, farm cats, like, or country cats, they're just sometimes, like, something's wrong the whole time and you'll never know. It'll go undetected, like, even at the vet, like, it's just kind of the nature of the beast, unfortunately. Cats have a lot of things that can go wrong that will come on suddenly. Like, one of the cats I had when I was growing up died because the vet office that spayed her did it incorrectly, and she died of an infection. I'm still pissed at them about that. We never went back to that freaking vet. And I guess I shouldn't say that she for sure died of an infection. We're pretty sure that's what happened, but, like, we didn't get confirmation that's what happened. But it was, like, right after, like, a week or so after the spay. So, pretty sure. Yeah, country cats are honestly the best. They always wind up being extra lovable because they're like, oh my gosh, you took me in? You're cool. And, I don't know. They always have a better vibe than, like, cats that come from, like, specific breeders. I swear to God. It's like the personality doesn't exist in cats that come from breeders. I don't know. Good. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't noticed it. I mean, I do too sometimes. DJ, I get it. I get it. She was your support animal? Oh, I'm just extra sorry about that, then. I do have efficiency on. I have efficiency 4 on it. No, one of the cats I had growing up, and he's been gone for a few years now, because he was the oldest. During the winter, he would literally pull back your blankets so that he could get under the blanket and cuddle up next to you. Like, it was adorable. Like, I'd start feeling like a prodding at the blanket, and I'd peek out, and he'd just be like, you gonna let me in? Oh, that's right. I'm, like, out of space. Shit. More storage room. This is going to be another deep slate box. And this stuff going to get moved. That's right. Tough was in here. Gravel goes upstairs for now. Bone, you're going to go over here. Same with the block of quartz. And the rest of it goes upstairs, but we're gonna condense and condense. I could, but see, Reaper, look at my build. Like, let's look at my build for a sec. Nice, Boba. That's all deep slate. That's deep slate. This is blackstone, but deep slate, deep slate. So much deep slate. I think I've placed down, like, an entire double chest, if not more, of deep slate bricks. Because the entire wall is deep slate on this side. And it's going to get changed. I want to add some more, like, depth to it, but deep slate. The whole villager section is deep slate. The entire mob farm over at Katakibby's base is deep slate that I mined. Like, my deep slate mining is funding a very large portion of the builds on this server. Sarah and Eric are mainly using sandstone for their build, but I like the deep slate's being used a lot. Like, deep slate. Deep slate. I need to decide on a floor pattern for back here, too. That's all work in progress stuff for the villagers. The deep slate just, it looks so nice, and I like how it meshes with the blackstone. Why do I have a chest in here? What? I'm gonna place that down. Actually, you know what? Give me all this. Copper, 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 copper. And boom, boom. Let's toss that in there. Gold. Iron. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Actually, no, we're not going to put the individual pieces in there. Those can go back in here for now, but the blocks are going to go over there. Oh, right, quartz pillars. I forgot about those. Nice, Super Saiyans. It is Jamie Page, yes. Jamie Page lets you use their stuff for YouTube, so. This is a rot for clout, yeah. Well, that means you own it now, Boba. That's how it works. Finders keepers. Flavor Foley, I was under the impression also let you, but then apparently they don't. I'm gonna go get some emeralds from the trader. Actually, you know, we'll wait to do that. Where is Haunts? Come on, Haunts. Yeah, Bird Brain's in this playlist too. But so this is, the Vocaloid being used is Teto. So like, but yeah, it does have a very similar vibe to Bird Brain as well. But like, I really like Spoken For is Flavor Foley using Teto Vocaloid, but I can't play that one on stream because apparently that one, oh, that's old. Apparently that one, like Flavor Foley stuff gets recognized now by Content ID on YouTube and like makes stuff ineligible for monetization. It didn't used to. Hey, Tiger. I forgot we left those there. The random furnaces are there because we were smelting copper to make brushes. So that we could, words. Get the, armadillos. The scoots to make wolf armor. In realism, certain crops, yes, Boba, it will. It won't kill off winter wheat though. But like corn and beans, yeah, a snow that happens like right after planting will like destroy a lot of those. Or a heavy snow that happens right before harvest can also do some serious damage. Okay. I think this is a Minecraft parody that's still okay to use, because apparently one of the other ones isn't okay to use anymore, which is insane. Yeah, just don't push, like, don't rush anything like that, Tiger, for real. Armadillos spawn, like, savanna a lot. I think I've seen some in, like, the desert near us, but, like, I think they spawn in the savannah and just meandered over there. They constantly spawn in the savannah biome. Like, so that's where Catakibby's, like, base is, right there. Her house is going right there. All of her, like, random stuff's up there. There's always armadillos up there. Always. Okay. That's not really that long of a time, Tiger. That's only 3 months. Yeah, so yeah, you gotta pay attention to planting seasons for your crops. Canola is an interesting crop. It is. Yeah, Tiger, because it's freaking it's bedrock, and I can't put the pickaxe in my offhand to get the XP. So we're just using the pickaxe. Bjorn. Yeah, because bedrock is stupid and doesn't let me put that up there in my offhand so I can fix it. I don't know why they don't have the offhand system. I don't get it. Like, I don't know why that's a Java-specific feature. It's so dumb. Like, oh, you can really only have, like, arrows in your offhand. And fireworks, but not for elytra flame, only for using in a crossbow. And then the shield. I don't want to just keep swapping back and forth between them. Look, it's healing itself. That's what matters. Like, we've already gotten back a quarter of the bar. So I'm not worried about it. And I hate, like, stab, switch, stab, switch. I hate doing that. Hello, Mr. Monsters. There you are. Look at the bones. It's a 3-layer mob farm, so I don't know. Catakibby built this, and Catakibby knows more about mob spawners than I do. Boba, I am actually forklift certified. I've run a forklift, like, God, how long did I work there? A year and a half? A year and a half before I couldn't take dealing with them anymore. I liked the forklift. The forklift part was great. Dealing with farmers who insist they know more than you on topics you know more about is infuriating. They won't just admit when they're wrong. Having to explain to someone that I'm not going to do something because it's a felony. They're like, I do it all the time. Don't tell me that. Like, I think it's 22. I think it's 22 Reaper. But I'm using a pickaxe, so we're not going to one-shot the zombies because I'm using my pickaxe right now. And the spiders just don't like to live. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, that shit pissed me off so much. I remember distinctly. I started working there, and one of the like directors learned that like, you know, I had worked with like moisture sensors in the like as part of my college work. And they're like, oh, so you can fix this, and I'm like, no. What do you mean you can't? Like, I mean, no. They're like, but you've worked with moisture sensors. I'm like, soil moisture sensors? I've worked with soil moisture sensors. I have not worked with grain moisture sensors. And I'm like, I literally told them, I'm like, you look up this moisture sensor, and one of the first things it says in the manual for it is that if you work on it and you are not like licensed by the state to do so, you are committing a felony. And I'm like, I just started working here. I'm not committing a felony for you guys. And they're like, come on. I'm like, no, what do you mean? Oh, another freaking copper helmet. There. I don't need XP for my pickaxe anymore, but if they're gonna keep spawning while I'm standing here, I'm gonna just keep slashing. Nice, Morgan. No, they hadn't been fixing this thing that they had there because the guy that was supposed to fix it, because there was a guy that went around and fixed those. It was his entire job at the company he worked at. He died. And the company he worked at never replaced the position. Like, I distinctly remember having that conversation because I was like, I'm sorry, what? And they're like, yeah, he died. I'm like, how long ago? Ah, a year and a half ago. I'm like, so it hasn't been working properly for a year and a half. Yeah, I'm like, ah. That's how it goes. Companies find a replacement for you, and then the replacement either sucks or quits. But yeah, like, I distinctly remember it because I was just like, bruh, like, are we so for real? Like, why are we asking me this a week into me working here? Ah! But, no, like, I don't even know if that company still ever replaced that guy that died. Because that wasn't the company I worked for that didn't replace the guy. It was the company that made, like, the machine that never replaced this guy. So the place that I used to work for just finally had to give in and get a new machine. A what, Super Sans? I need to put some bridges in here. This is getting goddamn ridiculous. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's always an annoying thing, too. Like, oh, you're supposed to have this many people working, and then it's like, how many, who else is on shift today? You. It's like, what do you mean? Oh, we only have you scheduled. Great. Hello, my friend. Very nice. 9 emerald. Yeah, OMG, I heard about that. That shit's kind of hilarious. Apparently he like, well, he like played Five Nights at Freddy's a lot or some shit. I'm gonna make this into... Or no, it was he looked at certain things. That's what it was. Probably dumb to like make my only emeralds into a block of emerald, but yeah, but still, a whole bakery. Like, you should have more than that. Dude, Boba. I would say I feel like anyone, if you know like anyone that's like a higher up, either in a government or like a company, there's a good chance they're gonna be in there. That's what it was. Yep, you're right. OMG, that's right. That's what it was. Hey, second. Hey, second. What's up? Is we're learning things I never wanted to know. I gotta send her that. That is funny. Yeah, I know what that is, and I hate that I do, Super Sans. No, second, what? Why would you... Huh? Oh my god, Boba, that's hilarious. Second, stop that. Hey, Jupiter. You know what I've always wanted to try? Pizza pie. Is it as wonderful as they... That's fair, Jupiter. That's fair. Pizza pie. Is it as wonderful as the... It's a quote, Reaper. Related to the thing that Super Saiyan said. That would be funny, Boba. Uncle Grandpa. Oh, no. I forgot that was a show. Sure, Jupiter, what is the thing? Bruh! You got a detention for being late to class? Oh, right, Super Saiyans, right. I forgot about that. I don't know if I ever watched the... I remember I never really watched the show itself in the first place, but... Back to mine. Back to mine. To prove to mine that I can mine. Back to mine. Back to mine. Second, and hear me out. Here's an idea. How about you keep yourself alive because you have the girlfriend, okay, and the family, and also just do it for yourself. Of course it did. Super Saiyans, of course it did. No, Jupiter, I'm not saying, like, how are you late? I was saying, like, I think it's bullshit that, like, you're getting a detention for being late to a class when, like, they gave you the schedule that makes it hard to get to the class. Okay. Torch, break. 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 Torch. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's what I kind of figured why you were saying the 22nd. Yeah, see, luckily I didn't have to be in high school during the lockdowns. That would have sucked ass. Like, college during the lockdowns was really stupid. Because it went all online and then they decided that they were just going to, like, you know, not care anymore. Like, the first quarter of lockdowns, which would have been the last quarter of my junior year, every class was pass-fail. Like, you either passed or you failed. There were no normal grades that quarter. Because everyone was stressed out. So, some of my professors literally were like, hey, if you just do all the work up to this point, you don't have to attend anymore because you will have the pass. So, past that point for those classes, like 90% of the people would stop showing up. And I was like, bruh, we're paying for these classes. Why are you just, no, I don't want to be here anymore. That doesn't sound like it would help at all, Super Saiyans, but after school dissensions. Yeah, well, because the lockdowns, people forgot how to interact with people. Everyone got, like, so secluded and isolated. So many people just forgot, like, hey, you know, you're not supposed to be a dick to everyone. Like, that was part of the issues, like, that we've seen since then, is a bunch of people forgot how to socialize. I mean, yeah, Super Saiyans, I know. Fucking everyone, like, just started struggling because, like, teachers weren't caring as much, so it was a lot harder for students to, like, actually learn material and do tests because the teachers didn't care. Like, in my college, like, half the teachers, the professors, wouldn't even show up. They would pre-record, like, videos and slideshows and then just recycle them for the next class that they had. So, like, they were just vibing, not doing anything. Just being like, okay, watch all these PowerPoints. You have a test. You'll have an exam on them in a couple weeks. It's like, really? That whole thing royally screwed stuff. Slamathan. Oh, yeah. That would be funny if they added that to the farming sim, Boba. Like, tighten the ratchet strap, give it a little, like, pull, and be like, that ain't going nowhere, slap it. That's like a core experience of using ratchet straps. That and the ratchet strap not wanting to do what it's supposed to do at all and getting tangled. That's another core experience of ratchet straps. I think I should be coming up on the section of the tunnel that I'm gonna have to like deal with lava. I should be coming up on that section. Can we? I don't think we still can't see the end of the tunnel. Hatsune Miku. I can't see the horizon. Fourth grade during the lockdown went online. Yeah, because the online stuff was stupid. Like some teachers and professors would give you more work or grade more harshly because they assumed everyone was cheating. Because you're on your computer all the time. You have a lot more opportunities to do so. And then other ones, yeah, they just wouldn't care. And so you'd wind up not doing as well because, well, you're not being taught. Like, I knew people when I was in college that, like, they just dropped out because they were so tired of dealing with what online was. I mean, that is true, OMG. That is true. But I think the lockdowns definitely made everyone worse. Like, people were rude in the first place. Like, well, I should say people were rude. There were rude people beforehand, but people who weren't rude before that got more and more, like, into their own bubble. So, like, they just started getting more and more rude. And it's not even that some of them are trying to be rude. It's that they physically and mentally don't understand social norms anymore. Like, that definitely made a huge difference in content creation. Because, like, on the one hand, lockdown, you saw a ton of creators that, like, just skyrocketed in popularity. Because everyone had to be home, so they were all watching stuff. But you also saw a huge increase in, like, parasocial behavior, because the only interactions people were getting were by being in, like, live stream chats or being in comment sections. And so they were getting super attached to people that they didn't know at all. And so, like, that definitely spurred on a lot of the, like, kind of, like, crazy behavior that we saw. Like, people that I've dealt with as a creator that got, like, super weirdly parasocial and, like, creepy towards me, I know a lot of that is due to the lockdowns. Like, it just is. People weren't getting enough socialization, and so they started just acting out and acting weird. Spent a month online before you got back to class. Dude, we spent the rest of that year online. And then when the fall quarter came around after summer, you had the option of going back to your dorm, but most of the classes were going to be online still anyways, so there was no point. True, Boba. But Sia is forever only correct if Toad is singing. I know, dude. I loved the Toad covers. But yeah, like the parasocial behavior, like, got really, really bad during Rona season. Like, I'm not gonna drop any names, but there are a few, like, people who, in particular, got, like, super, super creepy toward me during, like, it wasn't even lockdowns anymore at that point, but, like, I guarantee it was the lockdowns, like, just, they weren't getting enough socialization because of that, and so they were, like, latching on to people online that responded to them at all. Because, like, I talk to stream chat. Like, yeah, Super Saiyan, like, I talk to stream chat. I try to be entertaining to talk to in stream chat. But, like, yeah, like, there was one that, like, if I would be, like, 5 minutes late to stream, they would DM me, like, someone I wasn't friends with. Like me and DJ, we're mutuals on TikTok. So if DJ messages me and it's like, hey, you're late, what's going on? That's fine. That's understandable. We've been mutuals on TikTok since, what, 2020, I think? 2021? Like, I've known DJ forever. This is somebody who I did not know at all, who would, like, try to DM me all the time. And that was when TikTok was being stupid and not letting me turn off message requests. And not giving a limit to message requests. So, like, I would open my freaking, like, I'd be like, oh, I have new message requests. And it would just be the same dude getting pissed at me over something. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. Relax. Like, they tried friend requesting me on Discord. They tried messaging me on Discord. They tried messaging me on TikTok. They tried messaging me on Instagram and on Twitter. Like, it was creepy. It genuinely creeped me out. Like, my offline experience during the lockdowns was amazing, actually. Well, for the most part, was pretty amazing. Like, all my friends that I hadn't gotten to spend time with in years because of being in college, and everyone, like, moving away. Everyone was back in town, so we did stuff all the time. Like, we went fishing, like, almost every day we went fishing. So, like, I spent tons of time outdoors. I spent tons of time with friends. Like, I had a great time. But online, then with school, like, yeah, it just sucked. Exactly, Bola, exactly. That's the best way to look at it. Like, I know, like, I do have online friends who I've never met in person, but I've known them for years. I have some of those. But yeah, like, unless it's very well established that that is your friend, you talk all the time, like you actually have each other added back on things, you talk all the time, like, that sort of familiarity should not be used. Like, and I'm not gonna say I'm a private person because, like, I mean, I stream. It's hard to have, like, a private life when you're streaming or doing content creation. Like, you can share literally zero about what's going on in your life, but, like, usually, like, people will know some things because, like, oh, well, oh, I'm missing stream for a family birthday or something, you know, like, stuff like that. So people will know, like, these things, but they don't actually know you. But some people like to act like they do it. That's where I get annoyed. I'm like, my friend, you are not the knowing, okay? You are not the knowing one. I am the knowing. What? Enough of that rant, I guess. No, OMG, we're not. You would know. The recordings, Clay K, are based off of Totaka, aka Yoshi. Oh, okay. Hey, Orlando. There's no mods on this world. This is a bedrock realm that my friends invited me to. But if you can't text their phone, don't reach out on social media. Honestly, that's not a bad rule. That's not a bad rule to have. Like, I know, like, obviously some of my, like, people I know, like, I didn't have their phone number first, but that is a pretty good rule, pretty good base rule. It's just a texture pack. I'm playing Bedrock just with a Prisma texture pack. It's not a mod or anything. Yeah, Minecraft with Prisma. Prisma is just a texture pack that goes on vibrant visuals. That's it. I normally play Java with a shitload of mods, but my friends invited me to this realm, and I was like, you know what? I would love to play on a realm with my friends again. So if I've been playing Minecraft, I've been playing over here now. Even though, again, I usually play Java. See, Jupiter, like, I get that. I don't talk with a lot of people. I will say, though, when you're in those formative years, like you're in high school, it is important to get that socialization. It is really important. I think I'd be a lot more well-adjusted if I talked to more people when I was in high school. Like, straight up, I think I would be. I'm not, like, the least adjusted, I guess, but, like, part of that's because once I got to college, I started talking to people more. And when I also started socializing more when I started playing soccer for the city school, because my school lost their soccer team. And so if I wanted to keep playing, I had to go play for the city school. And so I got a lot better about my socialization because of that. But, like, it's important. It's an important, like, thing to have, like, the ability to socialize. More than people really realize, I think, sometimes. Yeah, I don't add people, like, barely. Like, I mean, Katakibby's told the story before on stream, and I've told the story before. Like, she followed me on TikTok in 2024 and started watching my streams and reached out to game together. But, like, I have, like, and again, like I said, I'm not the most socially adjusted myself. So I had a lot of, like, nerves about talking to someone who I didn't know. So, like, I kind of just didn't. But, you know, now we're dating. So it's not like a great example of, hey, like, don't reach out to people. But, like, I don't know what the point of that story was. Oh, I know what the point of it was. I wanted to talk about my amazing girlfriend. But, no, like, that took so long, like, you know, because, like, socialization, if I was better socialized and dealt with situations better, I wouldn't have been so nervous about talking to someone, you know? So, like, it's good to get your practice in real life so that you are less nervous, but it's also good to get some practice in as well online. But that being said, yeah, reaching out to random, like, people you follow is not a good idea either. And Katakibby, I keep freaking catching my freaking throat. Katakibby didn't just randomly reach out to me via a DM either. Katakibby joined the Discord server, watched streams. Like, we talked in the Discord server some as well in the first place. So, like, it wasn't just like a random, like DM of, like, hey. I get that, Jupiter. Like, again, I wasn't super social for most of high school. That's fair, Aaron. Yeah, especially with, like, the internet being as, like, big of a thing it is, a lot of people's friends will be in different countries. Yeah, exactly, Super Saiyans, exactly. It's a respect thing, yeah. Like, if you don't know someone like that, asking them to do something is, like, I mean, like, again, obviously, sometimes that it happens where it's like, oh, you just ask somebody and they go, hell yeah. But, like, for me personally, like, I've made it, like, fairly clear, you know, like, I don't like gaming with people that I don't know really well. Like, my mod Alyssa, I knew Alyssa for a year before we actually ran any games. Because, like, it takes a lot for me to want to game with someone. It does. Like, I had so many nerves about gaming with Baby No Money. Because, like, someone who I hadn't known very long, who I was going to be gaming with, I had a ton of nerves about it. Okay, toss these in here. Toss the blocks in there. I'm already out of space for redstone blocks. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, the Discord server. Yeah, because we're going to change some stuff up about it. Baby No Money stream when? I would love to run it again with him, but he's on tour soon. Or, unless he might already be on tour now. I don't remember. Claire said, my rule is if you don't have their personal socials, you don't know them that well. That's fair, yeah. Oh, it's 3 already. Jesus, let me check something. Yeah, I have a lot of, like, I'm fully aware I have a lot of anxiety and a lot of issues with gaming with people I don't know. I'm fully aware of it. Like, it's something I've tried to work on for years, but, like, I just recently managed to push myself through a lot of different anxieties. So, like, I gotta take my time and continue to work with myself on that. Like, Katakibby is freaking awesome, and I love her a ton. It took so much for me to, like, push past myself and get over my anxiety and actually, like, talk to her and flirt with her and ask her out. It took so much out of me, like, and I'm glad I did. She's amazing. But, like, dude, it was tough for me. Because, like, and again, I've told this story a million times. I was always under the impression that if I talked to somebody from chat, that I would F it up. Like, I'd F up my content career, or, like, I'd make someone angry. And, like, I have a really bad thing with people being mad at me. Like, it makes me physically ill. Again, something I need to work on. But, so, like, I didn't want to talk to people because I didn't want to screw up my career or, like alienate fans. Like, I didn't want to do that. So that's, like, what held me back. And it pisses me off because, like, I could have been friends and then dating my amazing girlfriend, Katakibby, literally for almost 2 years before I wound up doing so because I couldn't get through my anxiety. Like, it's upsetting to me, you know? Someone has your personal social, let me know. I forgot to log in to Facebook years ago. I'd like that back. Fair. Become a Minecraft YouTuber by accident. Dude, genuinely, I was terrified of being, like, accused of something like that. Because, like, we were, especially at that time, it was like, people could just say that shit about you with no evidence, and it just got taken as fact. So I was terrified of the idea of, like, you know, if I actually, like, talked, like, had viewer games and, like, had more communication in the server, like, terrified of somebody just being, like, just accusing me of some shit. I didn't want that to happen. I had just started doing full-time creation. I didn't want to lose it already. Like, shit was terrifying. Now I'm just like, no one, like, one, I'm like, no one's gonna accuse me of that. And two, I'm like, if someone did, like, people actually give a shit about evidence again when it comes to that sort of thing, you know? Because we've got all these channels that gather evidence, which is good. Like, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but there was a while there, especially with YouTubers, where it was guilty until proven innocent. And that's what scared me. Because, like, I don't talk to shit. So if somebody ever accused me of anything, though, it'd be really easy for me to be like, I don't talk to people at all. I'd be at my house by now, but usually you get lightheaded or sick. Yeah. Justin, that's true. I'm sorry, are you lightheaded right now, Jupiter, or are you saying usually by this point you get lightheaded? Because either way, that sucks. Hello, small slimes. Neat. What went through Jupiter was, bro, we literally just left the school. I'd be at my house by now, usually, and then point I get lightheaded. So I think part of it didn't. That's fair, Super Saiyans. That's fair. Justin ruined Tobuscus. I don't even know what wound up happening with him. Like, did he actually do anything wrong, or did he just get accused of shit? Like, I never even wound up, like, knowing exactly what happened with Tobuscus. Talk to my pets more than humans. If I still had, like, pets here, like, or if I had pets in this house, yeah, I'd spend more time talking to my animals than humans, for real. Oh, you said you get so scared of disappointing someone you get lightheaded. Yeah, that's me. That's what I do. I feel like if I let people down, like, yeah, the idea of letting someone down makes me want to puke. Like, it sucks. I hate it so much. But yeah, I get so much anxiety about, like, people being mad at me or letting people down that, like, I get physically ill. It took a lot for me to push past that and just be able to, like, discipline, people who are acting up in chat. Like, when people come in and complain about getting disciplined in chat, like, I'd feel horrible because, like, someone was mad at me and, like, I felt like shit about it. And it took forever for me to be like, well, that's because they're being immature and stupid. It took a while for me to, like, just be able to, like, do that and not feel bad about it. It doesn't help that a lot of people that get disciplined in chat try to make you feel bad about it, but like, when I think they might not even be mad at me, but when I think someone's mad at me, yeah, I get anxious and sick, and it's not good. It sucks. I hate it so much. I've always been that way. Oh. It's a cave? No. Okay. Not a cave. We are hitting the lava section, though. We are officially at the lava section. I think there is a cave up there. How often... Gaming guy, what? How often do I what? How often do I do what? Yeah, that's true, Boba. Is it snowing again, Jupiter? Is it snowing again? Yeah, we're not gonna do that. That's gross. Sure, Jupiter. Yeah, I just went ahead and put that person in YouTube jail for now, because, bruh. Crazy first question. We're gonna not do that. And that kind of goes back to the thing I was just talking about, chat, about people not being socially adjusted. You're getting... No. Now you're just getting completely hidden on the channel. Go away. Oh, that's weird, Super Saiyans. Ah, bruh. TikTok chat for context. Somebody popped into the YouTube chat and asked a super gross personal question. Right as we're talking about people being not properly socially adjusted. Like, perfect timing. Insane timing. Yeah, basically, yeah. That is exactly what they asked. You are on the nose with that, Super Saiyans. On the shmoney. Insane question to ask someone. Just, that is so gross. Why, like, again, we were just talking about that. Just talking about people being not properly adjusted to socialization and being weird, and someone comes in with that. That is amazing timing. Amazing timing. You can't script that. Immediately distrustful. So, hold on, Jupiter, hold on. Ah! Yeah, that feels about right. I'm getting real tired of the snow. Hey, food. Yeah, Claire, that's fair. That's interesting. I know, I want it to be... I have several reasons for wanting it to be March already. So I agree, Claire. We got the birthday stream in March. I get to go see Catacomb in March. This is a realm that I play on with friends. And when I say with friends, I mean like my girlfriend and then 2 people who I've known almost a decade at this point. Nice, Super Sans. Yes, I guess I said good day to you as well, food. Unless you did you not hear it the first time? Diamond! That's not even what we're down here for, but cool. Diamond. More diamond! IB Best Gaming. That is my name. Yes, Jupiter, I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it was after the snowstorm we had. The snow drifts were terrible. Like, my one of my family members sent me a picture of their car. It was entirely underneath it. YouTube let which one through? What? Favorite food? I never know what to say for favorite food because I really like a good Alfredo. It doesn't really matter if it's a chicken Alfredo or a shrimp Alfredo. I like noodles and Alfredo sauce. A proper like good spicy steak burrito is good. And when I say proper spicy, I mean like it should cause you to contemplate your life choices. I also, speaking of Alfredo and spice, I do like spicy Alfredo too. That stuff's good. Am I getting... Okay, still got a lot of inventory space. I'm trying to do like the click method for breaking the tough, because I can do that better. On the tough versus the deep slate. I hate doing that method. It feels weird. Oh, nice, Super Saiyans. Yeah, you gotta get her something nice. Oh, no, yeah, Jupiter. I get it. Like, just walking out to my truck from my house. Stepping through multiple feet of snow drifts. Super fun. I love it. It is not pepperoni pizza, no. That is not my favorite. It got removed. Oh. I was saying, I didn't see any messages that I could approve or, like, reject Boba. This is not hardcore, no. You'd be able to tell if it was hardcore because the hearts would have, like, the little symbols on it. It's a realm with friends. It's not going to be hardcore. Ooh. Yeah, I know Wendy's chili is pretty dang good. My favorite chili is one that my one buddy makes with serrano peppers. And then he also always serves it with cornbread, and it's delicious. But ow, that yeah, Boba. I guess I get why that would get removed. I guess it's stupid that it gets removed, but like I get like that would be something that it would just yoink. Trying to remember what it was, what Serena was putting in chat the other day that just kept getting yoinked. I can't remember what it was. It was something that did not need to get yoinked, but YouTube chat wouldn't even let me approve it. It just kept being gone forever. What? My American? Yeah. No, it's not hamburgers and fries. Alfredo, I just said that. What do you mean? Bruh. Mustard is a condiment. It's not a sauce. That's different. That's different. Like, I guess you can make the argument they're the same thing, but, like, I consider that different. I wouldn't really consider mustard a sauce. Honey mustard, I feel like, is a sauce. But plain mustard, my brain doesn't want to call that a sauce. Hey, Leo, what's up? Made a jalapeno and cheddar chili. Oh. Hey, Ocelot. Yeah, I get that, Ocelot. I get that. Thank you for the luck on the Minecraft. You have good luck at college. I don't miss college. It wasn't bad. But, like, we were talking about that earlier. I had to finish up college during Rona time, so it kind of sucked. Hot sauce? Specifically the hot sauce or the fire sauce? Super Sense. I know. Angel, I'm just gonna stream for a little extra time. My brain stopped working for a second. What was I talking about? Oh, you were gonna get engaged? Oh, I mean, hey, the important part, Leo, the important part is that she said yes. So it doesn't matter where it's done. What matters is that she said yes. Or, like, it matters that your partner said yes. Like, in general. That's the important part about it. Okay, that's fair, Super Sans. Good! She said yes! Congrats! Congrats! Hold on, YouTube chat. I was reading TikTok chat. If it was the one they posted in Discord, it could have fallen under self-promo. Oh, that's probably what it was. Mustard is gross. Honey mustard is good. I actually like plain yellow mustard on, like, a hot dog. Or on a burger. But, like, other than that, yeah, I don't use it a lot. How do I know Thanksgiving dinner? What? Cane sauce is good. I'm not huge on canes. I feel like if the reason that your, like, place is good is because of the sauce and not because of your chicken, I'd like, because everyone always talks about, oh, canes, you gotta eat it with the sauce. And it's like, but they should also just have good chicken. Like, if the chicken's only good because of the sauce, then it's not good chicken. It's good sauce, but it's not good chicken. Mustard on a chili dog? It is. It actually is surprisingly good. You're not wrong. Someone say fourth monster? No. Wish you could have a monster. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, since you actually can't have one, Claire, right now, I get wanting one. Like, I haven't drank Monster in a minute. What was that? That was a new cave sound. Thanksgiving dinner. My favorite thing we do for Thanksgiving, we haven't done it in a few years. We would make, we called them leftover muffins. It was basically just, like, all the Thanksgiving leftovers. Like, so turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, like, all that jazz. But you put it into, like, a Pillsbury roll. Like, the croissant rolls. And then you'd bake it. And, oh, they were so good. But we haven't done that in a few years. I like eating chili with tea. Okay. You can have Monster. It's under 200 milligrams of caffeine. Just don't have the... Oh! I kind of assumed that just, like, Monster would be off limits in general if you're pregnant. Like, just as a precaution. Mashed potatoes with chocolate sauce? No, I have not. Chili dog pizza is hot. I found out... how I found out mustard is good. Chili dog pizza? Where did you get chili dog pizza? Hold on. All the chats stop for a second. Everyone stop. Hold on. Where did you find chili dog pizza? Nothing. I'm sorry, chat. Nothing else in chat is important right now. I want to know about the chili dog pizza. Hold on. Hold on. Pause. Pause everything else. I want to hear about this chili dog pizza. Dave's Pizzeria is the pizza of the month during July. What? That sounds awesome. Chicken dumplings and honey. Ooh, dumplings are good. But where's... I'm just going to look up real quick. I'm just going to look up something. Don't mind me, just how close is the nearest Dave's Pizzeria? Your hardcore lagged, game froze, and you were instantly killed when it reloaded. That sucks, Clem. There's a pizzeria in Kingston in Massachusetts that does that. Oh. Chili cheese, mustard, onions, hot dog chunks. What? That sounds really good, but my girlfriend is allergic to onions. So I'm trying to cut them out now because literally chili cheese dog bun and pizza crust. That sounds really good. I would have to do it without the onions though. Had topping removed. Okay, yeah. I'd have to do it without the onions. Just watch how much caffeine you consume. Prego, you're allowed 200 milligrams before you start to have effects on the baby. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, doing less than that's probably good too. Yeah. No, you could, Claire. You could. I was just saying I would have to. I don't need onions. Exactly. They're easy to cut them out of my diet. Chili cheese Fritos. Those were really good. I don't know. I can't find a... I see like a Dave's Pizza, but Christ, that's in another state. Yeah, I'm not getting results for a Dave's Pizzeria anywhere close to me. Oh, it's Texas. Okay, yeah, that's not going to be anywhere near me. Taco pizza. Oh, you want to know one of the best pizzas, like random pizzas I ever had? It was called the Mexican street corn pizza. Like if you ever had street corn where it's got like the crema and a bunch of spices and like other things mixed in. And usually, like, if it's on the cob, they, like, roll it in the stuff and grill it, and then you eat it off the cob. Or you eat it in a bowl. It was that, but on a pizza, and it was incredible. It was so good. If I just Google chili cheese dog pizza, you get a ton of pictures of them. Oh, yeah, I was just trying to find a specific place near me that sells it. They did the street corn pizza in May of last year. Oh, nice. Yeah, a local spot in a town like a little while away from me did a street corn pizza. It was really good. Now you want chili cheese fries? Me too, honestly. Well, you know what was... I mean, we talked about this on stream the other night, chat. That's how this even got brought up in the first place about Katakibby having an allergy. My grandpa was not allergic to onions, but he specifically hated the little tiny ones that McDonald's puts on things. So he would lie and say that he was deathly allergic to them so that they would actually remember to take the onions off. 50% of the time, they did not remember still. Pizza House and crispy crunchy chicken. Best taco, pizza, and chicken you've ever had. Nice. Yeah, those like the little tiny diced onions that they like slap on all the burgers at McDonald's. Or not all the burgers, but like on like the McDouble and stuff. Nice, Claire, nice. Just the dog's just like. But yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go up to base, and we're already over overtime on the stream. So I'm gonna go up to base. I'm gonna save. We're gonna end stream, and then I'm gonna go eat food because I have not eaten yet. It's cut like that to save money. Oh, I'm sure it is. I just like I don't like him either, but he like hated him. Like he would literally just be like, "I'm allergic. If those are on there, I will die." And sometimes it worked. No. Solo, I'll be doing that during like a subathon soon, so I'll be basically just snacking. Now, if I'm having onions, which I'm not going to be anymore, but if I was, I always get like grilled like onions. Like steamed and grilled onions, usually with some like green peppers. Oh. Make that on a Blackstone griddle top. That shit's good. Oh, nice, Solo. Nice. Yeah, but okay. We're back at base. I'm going to end stream so I can actually go eat. Normal stream time later, 7 p.m. United States Eastern Time. That is 3.5 hours from now. So I'll be back then. All pet photos are required to be in the Discord. True. It's in general chat. I'll look at it when I end stream then. Thank you for the follow, Solo. Yes! Yes, exactly, Super Sans. Steaks, some refried beans. Like, get some hot sauce in there. We usually add some lettuce to pretend to be healthy. And it's great. It's fantastic. But okay. I'll be back in 3.5 hours for the night stream. Either playing Minecraft or maybe gone fishing. We'll see. It depends on who's playing with me. But I've been IBS Gaming. You've all been fantastic. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Au revoir. See ya.